Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Jay Horn, your Christian relationship life coach. And today I just wanted to share a thought that I had that maybe if I have any guy viewers, they can kind of tell me their point of view. So I was having a conversation with a friend. He's a guy, and we're just discussing a situation. And he had said a statement such as, I'm a man. And, it's kind of like, oh, it's a thing men do. And he, so in this instance, because I'm a Christian, it's not really a Christian view of this, but it's how I'm viewing through the lens of Christ. To me, it wasn't a man's thing to do. It's kind of like a world thing to do. It's like the way that culturally people get away with it as saying like, "Oh, I'm a man." So to me, I'm kind of like bothered by that because I'm like, if only he knew his identity, right? Because I'm a woman, but really, I'm really Jay, and who happens to be a woman. No. But my identity is not in my sex. My identity is in my character. And my character is created by God. And so I did some research and I kind of wanted to know like how or what it means. And I don't want to say what it means to be a man, but I'm saying like why men say such a statement as that. Some of the things I came up with, and I had five, and I wrote the notes here, but I'm going to elaborate just on a few of them that to me stood out. So one of the things is culture, stereotypes, deflection, lack of awareness, social conditioning, and simplification is when a guy states, "Oh, I'm a man," depending on the situation of the conversation. But in this situation, I felt like deflection and simplification really stands out on this particular topic. And deflection means is to avoid accountability. It shifts focus away from the personal responsibility and onto gender, and as if their behavior is an inherited, unchangeable part of their true identity. Ding, 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 ding. That hits. And then simplification of is sometimes it could be a way of simplifying, simplifying, simplifying complex emotions or decisions. Rather than explaining their actions in details, they use the phrase as shorthand for a mix of societal pressure, habits, or impulse. That's literally how I felt when I heard that. I'm just like, no, don't blame it on being a man. Blame it on it's who you are or who you think or what you think you should do. Because being a man, literally, I've met quite a few men, and they're different. Not all men are the same. Yes, they do have different qualities about them that's God given, but behavior is not because you're a man in essence of the things or choices that you choose to do. And I think about how our identity is formed in Christ and we are created in God's image. We, men are leaders, men are empowered by God, and they are servants of God, and that comes with so much. And I know I didn't like elaborate exactly what that conversation was about, so this conversation in general might be a little bit confusing, but I will definitely probably bring up a topic like this again in the future. But I do want to ask the man that's out there, what does it what does being a man have to do with decisions for you? Like, have you ever said to yourself, "Or I'm just a man"? I had this conversation with my older brother before, And again, I can't really elaborate in detail, maybe in the future, about like why he chose to use, oh, I'm a man, this is what men do. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, really, really, I think you just have that issue, not men. Um, and like when I heard it from this particular guy, it just kind of triggered that as well. I'm just like, don't blame it on that. Don't blame it on that. Blame it on, it's just like what you choose to do. I always think about like God, when you become reborn in the faith of Christianity, your whole identity changes. So I think that definitely I was speaking to quote unquote an unbeliever. So he wouldn't really understand the identity that you have in Christ, that you can't just kind of blow it away with just being a gender. Like, because I'm this gender, I have to go with that. Like, no, you have a choice, and the choice is yours on how you act or behave, not just because you were born this way. But yeah, so that was just a thought I had. Again, if I have any guy viewers out there, I do want to know, have you ever used the phrase, I'm a man? And to elaborate on what does that mean to say that, or what does it mean to you? But if you are a man in Christ, then I think that comes with more of a different kind of identity, right? But yeah, so if you yeah, so I just want to share that, actually. I just want to share that thought. And if anyone is bold enough to kind of elaborate on the topic at hand, please share on the bottom. All right. Until next time, bye.